Hello beautiful souls and welcome to the collective reading for the month of October. I've been drawing a few cards for you guys, for all of us actually, to see what's coming up ahead in this month, what's going on the collective level, and it will be a bit of a soul reading, much more than a reading on the outward level, okay? So take it if it fits, take it if you want to. It's all in your power if you want to take an energy on as your own, or if you don't want to take it. That's what people usually forget. They kind of give their power away to all sorts of people, to the news, to the tarot readers or whatever. Don't do that, guys. Rely on your intuition, rely on how it makes you feel. Anything that you hear, some sort of information, feel how it resonates with you personally. And if you want to take it on, if it feels good with you, then take it. And if you don't want it, then leave it behind, okay? That being said, I just want to do things a bit differently. I usually make monthly previews for all the signs, but I thought that I was repeating all the messages in the weekly readings anyway, so I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just going to do one collective reading for each month to see what's going on for the collective. And for this month it seems that there is a huge transformation ahead. The main card here from the Osho Zen Tarot deck, it's the number 7, which usually represents the Chariot. In this deck it's a little bit different. It talks about Bewusstheit, which means being aware, being conscious. And look at this picture closely here. I always invite you guys, if you look at the picture, see how it makes you feel and use your own intuition to translate it into your kind of energy, what you can take from it yourself. So this might be a collective reading, but it might spark something very individual in each and every one of you. So to me this seems like there is something burning away. It's kind of a breaking through the veil of illusion, breaking through the Maya, that is, according to yoga tradition, is the kind of 3D world we're living in. It's kind of, the collective becomes more and more aware that there is much more surrounding them than what they can see and feel. And it's also about burning away, not burning passion or burning kind of desire. It's more of the cold flame of burning away illusions. It also has to do with the inner child here, coming out, listening to your intuition, listening to yourself about what you want in your life, what is best for you at this particular time. And it can be different for each and everyone out there. So you are invited to kind of connect with your inner child and see what is intuitively most in tune with you at this moment, what is best for you concerning everything that you do, what people you surround yourself with, what you kind of take in form of information, what you eat, what you do for a living, what kind of relationships you have. You can kind of play that out in every field, in every area of your life. So it's time to kind of burn away conditionings. It's kind of time to burn away the old. It's letting go of attachments towards the past, whatever has conditioned you, whatever has coined you in your experiences that you have made. You are kind of letting that go. You're coming into the present moment, being much more aware of what's going on in this present moment all around you. You are much more in connection with your true self here. And some of you are burning away fears and anxieties as well. And you're also letting go of the attachment to the future, to a future outcome that you might desire. It's kind of time to surrender, sit back and let the universe work its course. Being in the knowledge, being very aware that everything will play out as you have kind of put it out there in the form of your desires. Whatever you kind of have put out there in form of the desires is what is kind of accumulated in the collective energy for you to come into manifestation whenever it's the right time, whenever there are enough people to kind of feel the same. And I feel like this is a very important time in our lives, in history. The kind of energy and the kind of time we are in right now is, there's a huge transformation going on globally. You can see it in the outside world, but you know what is happening on the outside level, it's also happening within us. So there's a huge transformation, all right? So it's kind of shedding the Maya, the illusion, becoming more aware of who you truly are, of who we truly are on a collective. We are souls connecting with each other. There is just love, there is just oneness, and so many people are kind of seeing the truth behind all the illusion that's going on. We are being told we are individuals. Yes, we are, but we are just individual sparks, individual kind of parts of one collective consciousness. In reality, we are one. We are connected. So the main energy for the month of October, which is kind of moving you forward, which is propelling you into your future, is the Ace of Fire. And I love that energy. It's Ace of Wands energy. It's about a new beginning, a new passion, a new form of enthusiasm and motivation that drives each and every one of us towards our future. With the Ace of Fire, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of drive to build something new, to kind of go a different path, to follow your intuition, to follow your dreams here. It's also the sign that you are co-creating with spirit, that you are manifesting the kind of abundance in your life that you want, the kind of peaceful situation that you want to be in. Whatever you want, you are kind of doing this, or we are doing this in the collective now. Because of all the things that are rattling us up, that are happening in the outside world, we are kind of all being asked, or it's coming automatically, that we project our hopes into the future, and by that we are manifesting a different future. So there are huge transformations ahead. What's kind of catapulting us forth into our future is the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Passion, the Ace of Wands. It's what we want, it's our hopes that are being manifested, or that are allowed to come into manifestations right now. I just want to read the passage here from this deck. It's the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid, and it's so lovely because the Ace of Fire talks about spirit-powered action, inspired transformation, access to co-creative power. And it goes on saying, when I feel my connection to spirit, I see unlimited potential for transformation. There is no reason to fear because I am supported fully in imagining something new and daring to make it happen. This is a time to dream big. I can be bold and free because spirit inspires me to turn my dreams into reality. So this is exactly what we're all doing on a very subconscious level, but it's time to kind of bring that subconscious level into awareness and know that you are the creator of your world, and we all are in this together. We're all in the same boat. We're all creating something new right now. The number 14 here is usually the Temperance card. Here it's called Patience, and this is so fitting for the times that we are in right now. With the number 14, which reduces to a 5, we have the number 5 being a very big catalyst for change here. There is some change going on in the outside world. There is change going on within each and every one of us. But the main thing to remember here is that transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's important to have patience, to be still, to kind of watch and observe, being in the here and now, and let things happen in their own time. Don't try to control here. Try to surrender to what the universe is bringing, and try to stay in a peaceful, in a kind of a moderate and patient stance. The number 14 usually is about temperance. It's about avoiding excesses, and that resonates extremely when it comes to emotions. So don't try to be too enthusiastic about things, and don't try to be too much in fear about what will happen, because when old structures are falling away, there is a lot of fear usually. When the old breaks away, it comes with a lot of fear. That usually happens when there is a big transformation going on. So there might be a lot of fear out there, or within yourself even, but know that this fear is really ungrounded. There is a lot of change happening, but it is for the better. Just have patience. Transformation is not limited to time. It's happening within each and every one of us. It's happening within the world at large, on all levels. It's happening right now. So try to be patient here. Listen to your intuition and try to sit back and relax, and whatever falls away in your life is meant to fall away. It's not meant to be there anymore. Whether you lose your job, or you're kind of getting a divorce, or whatever happens, it is meant for that. Even on a deeper level, if people that you are close to pass on to a different kind of energy. I don't like to use the word to die, because that is connotated to such a bad meaning. In reality, we are just changing our consciousness. When we kind of go through the dying process, we are just shedding our skin, we're shedding our meat suit, and we're going to a different level of consciousness, seeing a kind of a broader truth even, coming into peace, coming to the place that we've come from in the first place. So even if you lose a loved one right now, or at any time, whenever you see this, it's not concerned to this particular time, don't be too sad, because it is their soul's journey. It is what they have designed for themselves to experience in this lifetime. Whether they are young or old, it doesn't really matter. And just know, no energy is lost. They are souls. They are going to live on even without their body. So please be patient, be moderate. Whatever happens, don't fall into fear right now. It's not required because things are falling away for a reason. There is a huge shift going on, and it's been predicted by many kind of indigenous people. Just look at the Maya calendar, for instance. They stopped at 2012 because we are coming into a new time. It's taking time to go into this new time period where we don't need this linear thinking anymore. But we are right in this major shift right now, and it's gonna take a few years, if not a lot of years, but we're still making it happen, and each and every one of us puts out the spark of desire to create something new. So be careful and be very aware of what you put out there in terms of your energy. Don't create fear, don't create chaos by being in a very doubtful, very negative mindset. Try to be positive and create something positive. We are all in this together, we are all co-creating with spirit together, and the more people are on the same page, the better it will get. So it's time to be aware of the present moment. Don't fall back into the past, in your conditionings, into your fears that might have been there for quite a while. Try to change yourself, kind of transform yourself with the world here, and let hope and awareness rule your life and rule your energy here. You are in charge of your energy and of your emotions. You always are. You are not your emotions, and you are not what you think. It's just something that was programmed into ourselves. And with the 10 of fire, this is what catapults us even further forward. It's the burning away of the old. It's kind of letting go of whatever is no longer serving us, whether it's people in our surroundings, relationships that are toxic, it's workplaces that don't fulfill us, it's kind of mindsets that are falling away, old conditionings like fears and negativity. It's no longer serving here. You are burning away something that's no longer serving. You are creating the new by letting go of the old. The number 10 talks about completions and endings, and this is a time where the old structures are allowed to go. Just try to be in your awareness, in the here and now. You can meditate, you can do some grounding exercises by going out, connecting with nature, connecting with your inner child, with anything that gives you a lot of strength, peace and hope that's required right now. Just sit still and breathe. There's a lot of energy in breathing, in stillness, in kind of just observing your breath that always brings you back to the present moment. And it can help you with focusing on what you need to let go. So I challenge you guys to each day in the month of October, sit in the morning and put your intention outward to the world. What kind of energy do I want to be in today? Do I want to be in fear? Do I want to kind of put myself down, feel uncomfortable? Or do I want to go into this day with a lot of hope, with being aware of where I am, of who I truly am? Because you are all souls on the inside, and you are not limited to this one lifetime and to this particular time. You are in charge of creating a new world. We all are together. Like I said, we are all in this boat together. So it's time to burn away the old. And you have the choice each day when you wake up, what kind of energy you want to portray out into the world, what kind of energy you want to be in for yourselves even. You don't have to do it for the collective, just do it for yourself. Because being in a negative mindset of fear, of doubt, of hopelessness is kind of putting you down. It's not comfortable, and I'm sure you don't want to be there. So try to be positive and try to set your intention on each day of this month to be aware of yourself, to kind of know who you truly are, and to be hopeful about the future, even if it's hidden right now, even if you don't know where we are going. Just try to think positive and let the old go. Try to say to yourself or think how far that applies to you each and every day. What can I let go of today that is no longer serving me, that's kind of pulling me down? Again, it can be people, it can be a workplace that you are not fulfilled in. It's something that makes you feel uncomfortable. Try to shed it one bit at a time, because transformation isn't happening in 1 second. It's a process, and we are all in this, and we are all kind of contributing to this whole transformation that's going on in our world right now. So I hope this kind of resonated with you guys. I hope you can get some inspiration from this and move on forward. Like I said, if you don't want to take it, you don't have to take it. It's all in your power, in your decision. What you want to take on is yours, and what you want to do with your life. We have free will. But this is the energy that I was getting for the month of October for the collective. And I felt like I was meant to spread it for those of you interested in it. So I hope you can take the best for yourself from it and be more positive, be more uplifted, and be more aware of yourself and know that there is something going on behind the veil, that you are so much more than you think you are. I'm wishing you a lot of blessings, a lot of love for the month of October, guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.